Welcome to another video, guys, where I do all things immigration. First disclaimer, I'm not an immigration lawyer, but I'm an immigrant here in the United States. And here in the state of Florida, we are considered as legal document preparer, where I help persons to file the proper documents to enter the United States. Or if they're here in the United States, I help you guys to file the proper documentation to become a resident onto citizenship. My name is Chin. I am the owner and operator of Here For You Immigration. So I'm a Jamaican immigrant, and majority of my contents are in my native language or in my dialect, which is Patois. So I mix Patois with English. So as y'all know, majority of my videos them is for persons who are undocumented immigrants or on the path to citizenship or green card residency here in the United States. So this video is for persons who are already green card holder or a US citizen in the United States. So I have put together a list for persons who coming into the United States as a green card holder or already here in the United States. So I cannot tailor the video here specifically from a green card holders who are come from Jamaica, a foreign country. You have no idea what it's like, and it's very hard to adjust in a foreign country. Me not ask you, I tell you from experience, right? So this list is to help you guys and what to expect and what you should have in place. So the first thing you should do when you come into the United States, you get filed for, you're now here in the United States. If you have not done this, when you come in out of the country, you have to pay for your green card. Let me say that again. When you go to the embassy and you do your interview, you pass the interview, sometimes they staple a white paper in your passport that will show you how to register and how to pay for your green card. So it will be mailed out to you and your social security when you enter the United States. You'll be surprised how many persons don't know this. So if you don't know this, I end up reaching a fine, you wonder why my green card and my social takes so long to be mailed out to me. Chances are you never paid the fee to get the residency card print and shipped to you. After you do that, the next thing you come a foreign, you're going to need money. You're going to need to find a job. You come in, you have the social security. You come in, you have your residency card. You're going to need to look at a job. Now, the experience that you have in your home country is not the experience that they will look at here in the United States. They consider Jamaica as a third world country. So now you're in America where they feel like they're top of the top. You're competing with the job market. It's already a mess right now. When you come here, in order to look at job, you need a resume. Create a resume and tailor it to the job you're applying to. So if back home you were a teacher, understand that the teaching, the qualification, your high school diploma, your skill school, you go to Hearts and them something, sometimes they will not accept these things. You were a practical nurse, and this happened to me when I was in Jamaica. I did practical nursing at SLI in Spanish Town Learning Institute. And when I came here, I was told when I did the course, when I came, that I could use the certificate in the US. When I came here to the US, I had to do everything back over, which is considered as the CNA here in the United States. So whatever practical school, nursing school you go down a yard, it's not good here. So if you're going into healthcare, you will need to be certified to take care of these people. These residents are whoever, elderly care, people with disability. So you would need to enroll in school. So your certificate, your educational background in Jamaica, it's not always worth anything here. So you need to transfer that or go back to school. So look for a job. Again, you need a resume. Your resume going to show say, oh, I did a nurse in a Kingston at public hospital or Maple Hospital. But here they don't want that. So you might have to tailor the resume a little more with experience here in the United States, and I'm not going to go into much details about that. If you get it, you get it. Yeah? Alright. So you have to find a job. Now, enough persons want to go in a healthcare because as we as Jamaican and other Caribbean country, the minute you come a foreign, boop, you are seeing it because something about the scrubs where you feel like, say, oh, me a RN or me a doctor, me a this. You're speaking from experience. Don't always quick to go into healthcare. And if you watch my other social media platform, TikTok or Instagram, you'll see Time to time I'll talk about the challenges healthcare persons face here in the United States. You're putting a home to take care of residents, you're taking care of 6 residents, and it's just you. Then you think about the long term or the short term effect it's going to have on your body. So don't always choose CNA because you see auntie a CNA and it's the easy way out. It's a step towards something better, but there's multiple different fields in the healthcare sector. So have a resume, look a job. Some of the job places you can look for work is Indeed and LinkedIn. Google them and see how that go. So I cover the resume, cover, don't just run into CNA or HHA, home health aid. The next thing, when you come here in the United States, this country have 50 states, and all 50 states have different weather. All 50 states have different weather. In Jamaica, we used to sun at rain and fall, sun at rain and fall. So you want to make sure you're stock up on your vitamin. You need to get sunlight, especially in the winter. The weather here will affect your mood. The weather here in the United States will affect your health, will affect your mood. You will go into depression without realizing why you're sad, why you're feeling lethargic, stuff like that. Not realizing it's the weather. So you want to get a lot of vitamin D. When the sun is out, go stand in the sun and absorb as much sunlight as you can. This is a plus and it helps. And get again your vitamin C, vitamin D, your irons. Take your supplements, because depression, especially in the winter time, it don't play. So your body is going to take some time to get immune to the weather. I remember when I came here, I came in January, so it was winter, and I have had past tense asthma. And because it was winter, it was cold, the heater was on in the house, rain was falling, it triggered my asthma. I always have a cold, stuffy nose, sore throat. And then when you're working in certain places, you're not required, like you're working with children, you're working with elderly, they don't always want you to show up at work. Or some places who work you to the cows come home, they will require you to work even though you're sick. And when you miss a day from work, your bills don't pay. So stock up on your vitamin, your supplement. Keep your immune system healthy. I speak about the education here. Qualification are different. So if you have a high school diploma, it's a plus to take your copy of your high school diploma here. So I did cover that. Dating. Someone will never come here with a partner. Someone will come here with a partner. Your date life is different here. Here in the United States, a lot of persons don't understand this. Dating is different. When them say date, you are seeing multiple person, not engaging in sexual activity. You're just seeing them casually for a dinner, holding hands, blushing. But in my home country, Jamaica, when we see an individual, we don't go with other individual. We tend to date or tend to focus on that one person. But here in the United States, you think you're in a relationship, but you're not. You're just seeing someone, and that someone is seeing many other persons until they decide, or you and them sit and decide that you're going to go in this fully, go into a commitment. Then you know that you're only seeing them. In Jamaica, because I know other persons who watch my videos that are not Jamaicans, it's normal for the men to approach women there, and pursue the woman, walk them down on the street and just shoot their shot. But here in the United States, it's different. There's so many laws invading personal spaces, lawsuits. So the men here or the women here will not openly come to you and ask you, hey, you want to go out, or hey, baby, I like you. No, it is different. It is different to the point where they will just see you and look past you as if you're invisible. America can get lonely when you don't have companionship. Let me say that again. Foreign, you're taking on a new country. Remember this. You probably leave your partner behind, or you never had a partner. So let's talk about dating. So obviously somebody who's single. It can get lonely when you don't have anyone to go out with. In Jamaica, we have vacation every day basically. In a foreign, it's just work. So when you work and you have your downtime, you don't have anyone to go to the mall with, you don't have anybody to hang out with, that's how depression kicks in also, right? So your dating life it's going to be a mess for single persons. In order to put yourself out there to be actively pursued, um, you have to really put yourself out there for say, listen, I'm on the market, come and approach me, or let's meet up for lunch or dinner. So persons work night, day, morning, evening here. So you will have the date sites, multiple date sites, and I do have a date site list in my bio on Instagram and TikTok where you can get a list of date sites to join and see if you can meet persons. So again, companionship is hard, but it helps you to bypass life here in the US. So you have to put yourself out there. Men, don't just openly approach the women here. If you're new as men here in the US, there's sexual assault. You know, Jamaican men tend to compliment and say, yeah girl, big body girl, and yeah girl is sexy here. They take things more serious where it's actually you assaulting them verbally or whatever. So if you're new to the United States, think or don't even think to approach women the way you do in your home country like Jamaica. Everything, they're quick to arrest you here. As you snap your finger, there are charges that can be filed against you based on how you talk to person. Just by looking, you know, that say yeah girl, yeah, stuff like that can get you into trouble. So be careful of and be mindful of people personal spaces here in the United States. Dating, you can casually go up to them. If they say no, you back away. Go on the date side, go at a social meetup, go, friends will introduce you to friends. So it's kind of competitive. It's kind of a crazy world time right now when it comes to dating. I kid you not. All right, now where are you going to live? Which your family file for your partner file for you? Where are you going to live? Sometimes we all know this as immigrant. Families are nice until they want you out. They could be the one who filed for you and tomorrow they decide that you have to move out. So while you're working, if it is that you didn't came here to a partner, you come to your mother file for your father file for you, either way, then you can tell by how the house stay that space is needed or limited space is there. So you would know that, hey, it's time for me to branch out. Let me give myself a year or 2 years and then go find my own place or contribute to the bills in the house, right? Contribute to the bills in the house in the United States. Here, everything costs money. Internet, phone bill. The phones here is not like Jamaica where you would put a credit on your phone and you go. No, we pay a monthly bill here. Heater costs money, the gas costs money, the rent is there, the car insurance, the car note, clothing, membership for this, health insurance, life insurance, every tick of the clock. We are paying bills here. So if you're coming here and you're staying with whether your partner or parents or whoever, contribute to the house. Contribute to the house and watch the signs, and you will know when it's time to move out. If your adult child come here, maybe there's not enough space and your parents do what them have to do and file for you. As an adult, start to work and go find your own place. Now wait till them tell you to leave, because some of them will put you out. You come here to your man, you come here to your husband, you come here to your wife. Save your money. Don't depend on your husband. Don't depend on your wife to financially support you. Always or only have your own money. Have your own job. Someone want to be housewife, house husband, fine. But what if? What if? So always have your own money. Always have your own documents, your passport, your social, your birth certificate, marriage certificate, your green card, your residency card. Always have them in close reach and always have them out of the eye, because persons will be so manipulative and evil that they will take your documents. I put your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, they will take your documents to sabotage you. They will take your documents to sabotage uno. So have your own paper in a one place where it's safe and out of people sight. Right? What else am I covering? So I have a list. So again, rent. So you're gonna need somewhere to live. Find your own place. When it comes to rent, there's a lot of things that they check. So you're going to get your own apartment. You need credit score. So let's go over into credit score. When you come here, you have all the necessary documents. Open a bank account. This is all over the place, but don't just listen and learn. Open a bank account. Everything here, people hardly use cash. Sometimes some stores don't accept cash. Have a credit card, have a bank card. As you land, get a bank account. You get paid in your bank account. You're buying on Amazon, you're using a card. You're buying food, you're using a card. So have a bank account. When you get your bank account, you can also apply for a credit card with your bank. Yes. When you get a credit card, this is how you start building credit. One of the ways you start building credit. Get a credit card, you keep it under 35% of the usage. So don't always use up the whole of the money on a credit card. Use a little, pay the bill on time. Use a little, pay the bill. So credit score is a tracker, right? A score they give you when they track how you pay your bill timely. If your credit card bill expire, don't pay it off, your credit score go down. It's reported to a group of people, 3 group of people. Let's say that so you can understand. 3 group of people whose responsibility is to track your payment history. So if you're going to rent a house and they pull up your credit score, oh, you owe for the car, oh, you didn't pay your credit bill on time, they are going to say, no, I'm not going to give you my place because I can see here based on your credit score that you don't pay your bill timely or you don't pay your bill at all. So you want to maintain a very good credit score. You can build credit by one, apply for a credit card, use the credit card, minimum amount of the money that they give you. So if they give $2,000, don't use up the whole $2,000 unless you have to pay it out before the expiration. It's the bill date your bill is due to pay. You want to use $200 and pay it off before your bill due, right? And this is how you build up credit. The next way you can go to the store, get a little chain and pay $10 every month for the chain, and they will report how you pay for the chain monthly, and this also builds your credit. So we cover credit score, and I'll do a video explaining in more details what is credit score and how to build your credit score as an immigrant here in the United States. Credit score is very important, and this will follow you every day. I have something here on my list that say homesick. Homesick comes with being locked in the house every day, not having friends, depressed, new to the country, not knowing where to hang out and stuff like that, feeling awkward and feeling less of yourself because you're now seeing other nations, other race, other ethnicity that you're not used to in Jamaica or your home country. Depends on where you're watching, where you're from, who's watching this video, right? So homesick, take a walk, go to the park, again in the sunlight as much as you can, get fresh air, just leave the house just even for a regular walk. Transportation, let's talk about transportation. How you going to get about? Some of you been driving in your home country, so you know how to drive. Here in the United States, we drive on the other side of the road that you drive in Jamaica. It depends on the state that you live. If you're living in New York, it's easy to take the train or the bus. You just have to study the bus route. I myself, I'm in Florida now. I stayed in New York for a few months on my first travel here to the United States. I never learned how to take the bus. I still don't know how to take the bus or the train, but I know if I go and ask questions, I will figure it out. But it's not something that I know. But if you live in a busy state or you don't drive, you're going to have to get to work. Of course, don't depend on your family or friend to take you to work. You're going to have to learn how to take the public transportation, which you have the BART, you have, depends on the state you live, you have the train, you have the bus. Uber is very expensive. That's going to take all your money, all of your paycheck. So if you're thinking about taking Uber and Lyft to work, just know that you're living or you're working just to pay Uber, because nothing is going to live out of your paycheck. If you are a driver, you know how to drive, you understand how to drive on the opposite side of the road here, there's cars, there's second-hand cars. used car, you go to the buy here, pay here places, and that's where your credit score come in. Again, good credit give you less payment. It cut down your payment plan if your credit is good for your car note. So if you work and save, you can buy a little car, or if you're fortunate enough, you can go get your new car off the lot. Your first car in the US don't have to be a fancy, splurgy, luxurious car. You're thinking about getting the hang of the place and not trying to pull attention to it. You say, oh look, me not fine, I'm gonna live hype life. It's not about the hype life yet. So you would have to learn again how to move around using transportation, whatever transportation you can get. Basically, that's it for this video, guys. Learn how to adjust here in the United States if you're coming from Jamaica. This mainly apply for persons who come in as a green card holder, because some of the things that are required, like to open bank account, or where I mentioned the social, or the green card, you know, that apply for persons who are green card holders, not for persons who are undocumented. But there are a few things in this video that undocumented immigrants can use. There's a few things you can take away from this video, right, and apply to your life. But there you have it, guys. Welcome to the United States, and I wish you nothing but the best. Before I go, remember to have a plan. Yes, you're here. Yes, you're a resident. Once you're a resident, your residency can be revoked. So stay away from trouble. The same way you come here, the same way they can send you back home. You're not a citizen yet. So stay away from criminal activities, stay away from bad company, live, learn. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Yes, there's racism here. Yes, there's person who look down on you for your accent, which is another thing. You have to change certain words or how you pronounce certain things. Your vocabulary will expand, or maybe it will not, because of the words that are used here. But there's a lot to learn in this country. This country is made up of so many other countries put together, right? It's a beautiful place. It's a great place for opportunity. You are here, welcome. Make use of those opportunity and use it to the best of your ability. Don't squander your time. You get a chance to start over. You get a shot at something that thousands of persons want. Make use of it. And I also assist persons with anything immigration wise. If you need help, if you need guidance while you're here in the United States, my phone lines are open. My email is on my pages. My DMs are open. And I do offer one-on-one consultation where you can sit and talk to me in regards to whatever you're facing or whatever step you need to take to make your journey here in the United States better or simpler or easier. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Share this video with somebody. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube, and see you in the next video.